Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. A happy Eid al-Adha to all of our viewers. We begin tonight's news in Cuba. Cuba, which kept coronavirus infections low last year, now has the highest rate of contagion per capita in Latin America. That has strained its healthcare sector and helped stoke rare protests that have roiled the communist-run island. The Caribbean nation of 11 million people reported nearly 4,000 confirmed cases per million residents over the last week, 9 times more than the world average and more than any other country in the Americas for its size. The outbreak, fueled by the arrival of the more contagious Delta variant first identified in India, has pushed hospitals at the virus epicenter in the province of Matanzas to the brink. State media has shown rare images of patients in beds in corridors and doctors complaining of a lack of oxygen, ventilators, and medicines. Cuba's handling of the pandemic was one of the issues that propelled thousands to take to the streets. Moreover, the outbreak and subsequent lockdown and reduction in numbers of flights has taxed an already bankrupt economy where many work in the tourism and others rely on travelers to bring in remittances and goods, including medicine. Now for news from Trinidad and Tobago. 1,000 people have died from the COVID-19 virus in Trinidad and Tobago. The country hit this grim milestone on Tuesday with the deaths of 2 more people. The spike in deaths came amid an increase in COVID-19 cases, which was attributed to the increased activities and mingling of people over the Easter vacation period. The alarming figures resulted in the government taking the decision to reimpose restrictions which had previously been lifted, including the complete closure of restaurants and street vending. But the restrictions seemed to have little effect in June as new cases continued to increase and the death toll surged yet again. With the country recording 352 COVID-19 deaths that month, June has been the deadliest month of the pandemic thus far. We now turn our attention to Haiti. Ariel Henry has been sworn in as Haiti's new prime minister nearly 2 weeks after the assassination of the country's president, Jovenel Moise. The late president asked Mr. Henry to take the job days before he was gunned down in the capital Port-au-Prince. Mr. Henry was in a political tussle with Claude Joseph, Haiti's interim prime minister at the time of the attack. Mr. Joseph stepped down on Monday and said Mr. Henry's appointment would pave the way for elections in September. The inauguration took place as an official memorial began for Moise, who was killed at his private residence on July 7. His wife Martine was also shot, and she arrived back in Haiti last week after receiving medical treatment in the U.S. Many of the details of the president's assassination attack remain a mystery. Haitian police have blamed a group of mainly foreign mercenaries, 26 Colombians and 2 Haitian Americans. Moise is due to be buried on Friday. And finally, a London apartment where Jamaican reggae legend Bob Marley once lived has gone on sale for €1.65 million. Located in Bloomsbury, the 4-bedroom apartment at Richmond Gardens was where Marley lived in 1972 when he went to England to launch his music career outside of Jamaica. In 2006, a Blue Cultural Heritage plaque was unveiled at Richmond Gardens, recognizing it as the first London home of the singer, lyricist, and Rastafarian icon Bob Marley. The historic 4-bedroom apartment is on sale through Dexter's Marylebone estate agents in London. And that is all for your regional news. Thank you for